The wind howled around Ethan Carter as he stood on the rooftop of his crumbling apartment building, 20 stories above the city. His fingers trembled against the rusted railing, his breath shallow. Below him, neon signs flickered, advertisements for luxury brands, tech startups, and success stories that would never be his. A crumpled eviction notice fluttered in his grip. Final warning. Maybe this is it, he whispered. His startup had failed. His girlfriend, Lisa, had left him, saying, "You never believe in yourself, Ethan. How can anyone else?" His bank account was empty. His friends had vanished. He lifted one foot onto the ledge. Then a gust. A tattered book smacked into his chest. The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. Ethan scoffed. Think big. I've tried. The world doesn't care. But as he flipped through the pages, a single underlined sentence glared at him. You are what you think you are. If you think small, you'll stay small. Something inside him cracked. He stepped back. Chapter 1. The first lesson. Believe in yourself. The next morning, Ethan sat at his kitchen table, the book open before him. He had spent the night reading, his mind racing. Schwartz's words haunted him. Belief triggers the power to do. Ethan had always believed he wasn't good enough. Not smart enough. Not lucky enough. Not connected enough. But what if that was a problem? He grabbed a notebook and scrawled. 1. Stop making excuses. 2. Act as if I already have confidence. 3. Think bigger than my fears. His phone buzzed. A message from his former mentor, Marcus Reed. Heard about your company. Tough break. Coffee tomorrow. A year ago, Ethan would have ignored it, ashamed. Tonight, he replied, "Yes, and I need your help." Chapter 2. The Mentor's Challenge. Marcus Reed was a self-made millionaire who had once seen potential in Ethan. Now, he sipped his espresso, studying him with sharp eyes. "You look different," Marcus said. "I'm done lying to myself," Ethan replied. Marcus leaned forward. "Good. Because here's the truth. You've always had the brains. But you think like a scared kid waiting for permission." Ethan flinched but didn't argue. "Schwartz says success starts in the mind." Marcus continued. "So tell me, what's the biggest idea you've ever had? The one you were too afraid to try?" Ethan hesitated. Then, decentralized freelance platform that cuts out corporate middlemen. But everyone said it was impossible. Marcus smirked. "Then that's what you'll build." Chapter 3. The first test. Eliminating excuses. Ethan threw himself into work, applying Schwartz's principles. No more blaming luck, the economy, or other people. Dressing like the man he wanted to become. Speaking with authority, even when he doubted himself. But reality struck hard. Investors rejected him. Former colleagues mocked his delusional comeback. His savings dwindled to nothing. One night, exhausted, he nearly relapsed into despair. Then he reread. Action cures fear. Indecision fertilizes it. The next morning, he did something radical. He walked into a high-stakes tech conference, uninvited. Chapter 4. The encounter that changed everything. The room was filled with Silicon Valley elites. Ethan's stomach twisted, but he forced himself forward. Then he saw her, Sofia Rivera, the legendary venture capitalist, known for ruthless decisions and uncanny instincts. Most people avoided her. Ethan remembered Schwartz's words. Leaders think and talk about solutions. He approached. "Ms. Rivera, most people here want your money. I want to show you how I can make you more." She studied him. "Bold, but bold doesn't mean smart." "Then let me prove it," he said. She handed him a card. "Pitch me tomorrow. Don't waste my time." Chapter 5. The Betrayal. Ethan spent the night perfecting his pitch. But as he arrived at Sophia's office the next day, his phone buzzed. An anonymous tip to a major tech blog. Failed founder Ethan Carter scams investors with empty promises. His stomach dropped. Inside, Sophia crossed her arms. "I don't work with liars." Ethan's hands shook. The old doubts roared back. But then, Schwartz's voice in his mind. "When obstacles arise, think beyond them." Instead of begging, Ethan did the unexpected. "Someone wants to sabotage me, but instead of defending myself, I'll show you what I'm really capable of." He pulled out his laptop. Give me 5 minutes. Sophia hesitated, then nodded. Chapter 6. The Rise. Ethan's demo wasn't just good, it was revolutionary. Sophia's skepticism turned to intrigue, then excitement. You're either a genius or insane, she said. I'll take the risk. Funding poured in. Within a year, Unseen Heights became a disruptor in the gig economy. But Ethan's greatest victory wasn't money. It was the shift in his mindset. He no longer saw himself as a failure. He was a man who thought bigger. Epilogue. Passing the torch. Years later, Ethan stood on the same rooftop where he had once considered ending his life. Now, he owned the building. A young man, nervous, defeated, approached him. Mr. Carter, how did you do it? Ethan smiled and handed him a worn-out book. It starts with what you believe is possible. And as the young man opened it, Ethan saw the same spark ignite in his eyes, the spark of thinking big.